the man who rode away. Left this town on a cold spring dawn, with a black hat low and my coat pulled on, young and wild with a heart of stone. Swore to God I'd make my own. Mama cried by the porch that day, said, son, don't let your soul drift away. But I laughed and rode into the night, thinking wrong could still feel right. The road was long and the money fast, but every blessing never seemed to last. I wore my sins like desert sand, slipping through my broken hands. Years rolled by like tumbleweeds, blown through forgotten dreams. Now this empty saddle beside me rides like the ghost of my old life. Lord, I'm weary from the miles and the pain behind my eyes. If there's mercy left for me, for the man I used to be, guide me home through storm and battle, past this empty saddle. I slept beneath the blood-red moon, counting every wasted tune, every bar and every fight only made the dark grow wide. There was a woman I once loved, soft as rain sent from above. She begged me stay, I rode away and lost her in the break of day. Heard she married years ago, built a life I'll never know. Still her memory cut so clean, like a knife through all my dreams. Some regrets don't fade with time, they just carve deeper in your mind. Now this empty saddle beside me rides like the ghost of my old life. Lord, I'm weary from the miles and the pain behind my eyes. If there's mercy left for me, for the man I used to be, guide me home through storm and battle, past this empty saddle. Came upon an old dirt church, like a lantern in the earth, weathered wood and rusted nails, standing strong through storms and hail. I tied my horse beneath the tree and stepped inside on trembling knees. The preacher looked and knew my face, like he'd seen 1,000 lost in grace. He said, son, no road's too far for God to heal your wounded heart. And I broke down like pouring rain, for the first time felt my shame. All the pride I used to wear fell apart like dust in air. Now this empty saddle beside me rides like the ghost of my old life. Lord, I'm weary from the miles and the pain behind my eyes. If there's mercy left for me, for the man I used to be, guide me home through storm and battle, past this empty saddle. A horse can carry broken men, but can't bring back the years again. Still every mile can lead you near, if your heart is finally clear. Maybe home ain't where you start, maybe home is where heals the heart. Maybe grace is all it takes to mend the man your sin once breaks. Now the sun breaks through the haze, warming up my older days. I ride slow down that narrow lane, not the same man who chased the pain. There's a house beyond the hill, Mama's cross hangs there still, and if that door still opens wide, maybe I'll step back inside. This empty saddle don't ride no more. I laid that burden at the door. Lord, you carried all my shame and called this outlaw by his name. Now the road ahead feels free, like you've been waiting here for me. No more running, no more battle, left behind that empty saddle. That old horse still waits, but now I know the way. For too many years. My sins like a heavy coat, carried pain in the lines I wrote. Miles of shadows behind these boots, broken roads and bitter truth. I chased the night, I chased the flame, left behind every soul and name. But the silence grew like an empty grave, and no wild road could make me save. Now the wind keeps calling low to a place I used to know. I'm kneeling in the dust tonight with dirty hands and hollow eyes. Lord, I've wandered far from grace, trying to outrun my own mistakes. If mercy falls like rain above, wash this heart that forgot love. I'm just a lost man, worn and rough, kneeling in the dust. Old church standing by the pines, painted white by borrowed light. Wooden cross and a cracked front door, like it's been waiting here before. I heard my mama's voice again, saying, son, come back from where you've been. Through the ache and the midnight cold, I felt a hand upon my soul. All my burdens, all my shame, still he calls me just the same. I'm kneeling in the dust tonight with dirty hands and hollow eyes. Lord, I've wandered far from grace, trying to outrun my own mistakes. If mercy falls like rain above, wash this heart that forgot love. I'm just a lost man, worn and rough, kneeling in the dust. I can't undo the roads I burned, or take back all the years I turned. But if your light still shines for me, maybe that's enough to believe I'm kneeling in the dust tonight, underneath your endless sky. A broken man with nothing left but a little faith inside my chest. If mercy's real, then let it come like morning breaks after the storm. I ain't running anymore, kneeling in the dust. No more running, no more running. These old hands still tremble from roads I can't forget. I was 17 when I crossed that line, left my home and lifted blind. Mama stood with tears like rain, begging me not to chase that pain. But I was hard and full of fight, chasing silver through the night. Thought the world was mine to claim, never knew the cost of shame. I rode through towns like a nameless ghost, living fast but losing most. Every dollar slipped away like sand that never chose to stay. And every sin I swore was small, built a prison wall by wall, till I woke one bitter dawn and all I loved was dead and gone. The river keeps what men let die, and time don't care how hard you cry. These worn out songs still call my name, through the ashes, through the rain. Lord, I've wandered far from truth, spent my life on wasted youth. If your mercy still can reach past the scars I cannot preach, take this weary soul along and teach me those worn out songs. There was a woman, soft and kind, who saw the good I couldn't find. She held my hand through darkest days, but I pushed her love away. Told her I was born to roam, couldn't bear the weight of home. She cried beneath the porch light glow, while I rode out through the cold. Years went by like broken glass, sharp enough to cut the past. Heard she moved and raised a son, never knew if he was mine or none. That thought still tears me up inside like wolves beneath the midnight sky. Wonder if he bears my eyes, or if he curses all my lies. Some roads bend but never heal, some will stay forever real. These worn out songs still call my name, through the ashes, through the rain. Lord, I've wandered far from truth, spent my life on wasted youth. If your mercy still can reach past the scars I cannot preach, take this weary soul along and teach me those worn out songs. One cold night in Tennessee, a preacher sat and spoke to me. Said, son, your eyes are full of war, but grace can open any door. I laughed laughed and poured another glass. Said too much blood is in my past. He looked at me and softly smiled. Said God still waits on every child. That line stayed burning in my chest, wouldn't let my spirit rest. So I walked alone beneath the stars, counting every hidden scar. And for the first time I could feel how broken hearts begin to kneel. These worn out songs still call my name, through the ashes, through the rain. Lord, I've wandered far from truth, spent my life on wasted youth. If your mercy still can reach past the scars I cannot preach, take this weary soul along and teach me those worn out songs. I ain't asking for my past erased or all my sins to lose their trace. I only ask for strength to stand and walk this road with steadier hands. If my boy ever hears my song, I pray he knows where I went wrong. And if he sees me old and worn, may he know a man reborn. Now I sit where mama prayed, by that cross where flowers fade, reading songs from pages torn, like hearing hope through storms reborn. The wind still speaks of where I've been, but grace speaks louder deep within. And though my nights still carry pain, I know the sun will rise again. I ain't clean, but I ain't lost. I finally know what mercy costs, and every breath from here feels lighter than those wasted years. These worn out songs still call my name and wash away the weight of shame. Lord, you found me in the dust, taught this broken heart to trust. Now your mercy still can reach past the scars I used to preach, and all my life will be this song of how you turn me back alone. Worn out songs still carry me home. These boots walk through hell, now they're looking for heaven. I was 18 when I crossed that line, stole a truck and left that life behind. Mama cried by the front porch rail, said, son, don't let your soul derail. But I was hard, too blind to hear, fueled by rage and burning fear. Ran with men who knew no peace, chasing gold and quick release. The roads were long, the nights ran black, left no room for looking back. Every town was smoke and dust, every deal was built on rust. And these blackened boots on my feet still drag the weight of old defeat. A man can hide in the dead of night, but truth still waits in morning light. And every mile beneath my soul only dug deeper in my soul. These blackened boots still walk in shame. Lord, I'm tired of this endless pain. I've worn the dark like second skin, and lost myself in all my sin. If mercy still can find me here, through all this dust and all these tears, lead me home through storm and truth. And these black blackened boots. There was a friend I used to know, brother close from long ago. We swore we'd make it out alive, but one went down, so one survived. I still see his face at night, frozen in that pale moonlight. His last words ring inside my chest: don't let this life become your rest. But I kept running, deaf and cold, turned that memory into stone. Till one day in a roadside bar, his old guitar played from afar. A stranger sang the song we knew, and every line cut straight in two, like heaven using simple sound to drag my lost heart to the ground. Some ghosts don't leave, they teach you pain, till grace can grow through all the rain. These blackened boots still walk in shame. Lord, I'm tired of this endless pain. I've worn the dark like second skin, and lost myself in all my sin. If mercy still can find me here, through all this dust and all these tears, lead me home through storm and truth in these blackened boots. I found a chapel near the tracks, paint peeled thin and roof turned black. A wooden sign hung by one nail, like faith itself had almost failed. Inside was quiet, cold and bare, but somehow peace was waiting there. I dropped my hat and bent my knees and let the silence carry me. Said, Lord, I ain't got much to bring, just broken bones and shattered dreams. I've worn my pride like iron chains and drowned my soul in endless pain. The candle flickered by the wall, and in that glow I felt so small, but somehow lighter than before. Like mercy walked through that old door for the first time in all these years. I let the Lord see all my fears. These blackened boots still walk in shame, but now I know you know my name. I've worn the dark like second skin, but you still let your light come in. If mercy still can carry me through all my scars and memory, then I'll keep walking toward the truth in these blackened boots. Boots wear down from miles and pain, leather cracks in wind and rain, but hearts can break and heal the same when mercy calls them back by name. I can't erase the roads I chose or heal the hearts my pride once broke, but I can walk a better line, one day at a time. Now I'm heading where I began, older bones but change within. Mama's house still stands out there, cross on the wall in faith and prayer. If she opens up that door, I won't be the man before. And if she asks where I have been, I'll say I found the end of sin. These boots still carry dirt and scars, but now they walk beneath the stars, and every step feels less alone, like God Himself is leading home. These blackened boots still walk with grace, no more hiding from my place. with every step and every move, till the day I'm called to truth. I walk in these blackened boots, blackened boots, walking home. Lord, can you hear me now? Out here in the dark, I lit my life like a wildfire burns, watching bridges fall and turn. Ran through towns with a restless soul, leaving behind what I couldn't hold. Dust on my coat, rust on my rain. A hollow man with broken wings. I chased the thunder, outran the light, but the dawn never found my side. I stole my peace for empty gold, bought my freedom but paid in cold. Now every mile feels twice as long, like I've been carrying all this wrong. Desert sky don't hide my shame. Every star still knows my name. Turn these ashes into rain, wash away this hurt and pain. Lord, I've fallen hard and deep, lost the promises I couldn't keep. If your mercy still remains, pour it down like holy rain. Take this heart that's burned away and bring me back again. I found a Bible by the tracks, covered up in dirt and black. Pages torn, but words still clear, like they've been waiting all these years. Read about a man once lost who found his way through pain and cost, and in those lines I saw my face, a weary soul in need of grace. There was a child I left behind, a little boy with my old eyes. He must be grown by now, I guess. Wonder if he knows my mess. Every tear I never cried came alive tonight inside. Turn these ashes into rain, wash away this hurt and pain. Lord, I've fallen hard and deep, lost the promises I couldn't keep. If your mercy still remains, pour it down like holy rain. Take this heart that's burned away and bring me back again. The canyon winds began to sing, like angels humming through the spring. I dropped to my knees in the dirt below, with nowhere left for me to go. Said I ain't asking to change my past. I know some shadows always last, but if there's room for one like me, show me what redemption means. And in the stillness, cold and wide, I felt the weight fall from inside. Not gone forever, not erased, but softened by amazing grace. For the first time I could breathe, like the chains had loosened me. Turn these ashes into rain, wash away the weight of shame. Lord, you found me in the dust, taught this broken heart to trust. And if tomorrow calls my name, I'll stand beneath that cleansing rain. No more running, no more pain. You turn my ashes into rain, ashes to rain. Mercy remains. That river kept my secrets till I laid them down. I was raised where the cotton grew, by muddy banks and morning dew. Mama sang those gospel lines, Daddy worked from dark to shine. But I was born with restless veins, always running toward the rain. Left that town with a rebel's grin, and let the darkness pull me in. I chased fast money, crooked roads, carried lies like heavy loads. Every town I touched turned gray, and every friend just slipped away. The cards went cold, the bottles dried, but guilt kept riding by my side. Like a shadow stitched to bone, a man can't outrun what he owns. And every night that river called, like heaven knew before my fall. Down by the cold Mercy River, I laid my burden in the tide. Lord, I've been a broken drifter with too much sorrow left inside. If your grace still flows forever, let it wash this heart of stone. Down by the cold Mercy River, bring this lost man home. There was a girl in Arkansas, blue-eyed faith and tender flaws. She loved me when I had no worth, like she could see beneath the dirt. She begged me stay, built something real, but I was numb, too hard to feel. I kissed her cheek and rode away, still hear her crying to this day. Years rolled hard like winter steel, turned my heart to something unreal. And every sunrise brought me pain, like heaven calling me by name. I heard she passed some years ago, that news cut deeper than I know. Now all I got are ghosts and rain, and prayers too late to break the chain. Some losses never leave your side, they live where old regrets reside. Down by the cold Mercy River, I lay my burden in the tide. Lord, I've been a broken drifter with too much sorrow left inside. If your grace still flows forever, let it wash this heart of stone down by the cold mercy river. Bring this lost man home. One autumn night by River Bend, I met a preacher old and bent. He held a lantern in his hand, like light was all he'd ever planned. He said, "Son, I know that stare, like a man too tired to care. But mercy waits where pride lets go, and God still walks the roads below." I stood there still, too warm to speak, felt my whole soul turning weak. And when he prayed beside that stream, it cracked me open at the seams. Like water wearing down the stone, I felt less lost, less alone. Down by the cold mercy river, I laid my burden in the tide. Lord, I've been a broken drifter with too much sorrow left inside. If your grace still flows forever, let it wash this heart of stone down by the cold mercy river. Bring this lost man home. A river don't judge the dirt it holds, it just keeps moving calm and cold. Maybe mercy's just the same, still flowing through our hurt and shame. I can't reclaim the years I burned, or all the love I never learned. But if redemption's in this stream, maybe I'm closer than I seem. At sunrise by that riverbank, I bowed my head and finally thanked for every scar that led me here, for every loss, for every tear. I wrote my mom one last night, said your prayers outlive my pride. And if my Lord still calls my name, I'll walk that road through fire and rain. Now when the night grows hard and long, I hear that river like a song, and every current whispers clear that grace is always drawing near. Down by the cold mercy river, I gave the man I used to be. Lord, you took this broken sinner and pulled his soul up from the deep. Now your grace still flows forever through every scar and memory. Down by the cold mercy river, you gave new life to me. Cold mercy river, carry me home. This old road knows my sins, but heaven still sees my name. I was 20 when I left that farm, with a loaded past and restless arms. Daddy's hands were rough as stone. Mama prayed I'd make it home. I laughed at faith, I cursed the sky. Thought I'd live before I'd die. Chased the glow of outlaw gold. till my young heart turned cold. Every mile I rode away buried more of yesterday. Every lie became my skin till I couldn't tell where I'd been. The whiskey burned, the nights were long, every bar sang the same sad song. And in the mirror's cracked old frame, I barely knew my own damn name. A man can run, a man can hide, but truth still rides by his side. This dust-bound prayer falls from my lips like broken faith from fingertips. Lord, I'm weary, bruised and torn, a soul too long in darkness worn. If your mercy still runs deep for promises I couldn't keep, then hear me now through desert air. This dust-bound prayer. There was a brother I once knew, blood of mine, steady and true. He begged me stay and build a life instead of chasing guns and strife. But pride was louder than his voice, and I made my reckless choice. Years went by and word came late. He was buried by heaven's gate. I never stood beside his grave, too ashamed of what I became. Now his memory rides with me like a ghost I'll never leave. The guilt cuts deeper than a knife for wasting all that honest life. And every sunrise feels too late to mend the weight of all that fate. Time keeps moving, cold and fast, but shadows always chase the past. This dust-bound prayer falls from my lips like broken faith from fingertips. Lord, I'm weary, bruised and torn, a soul too long in darkness worn. If your mercy still runs deep for promises I couldn't keep, then hear me now through desert air. This dust-bound prayer. I found an old church off Route 9, half collapsed and out of time. Wooden beams and shattered glass, like a monument to all my past. I walked inside, the floorboards cried like they knew the tears I'd hide. And there beneath that crooked cross, I counted everything I'd lost. Said, Lord, I don't deserve your grace. I've dragged my soul through every ways, but if your love still knows my name, please don't leave me in these flames. The silence sat then soft and wide, like peace had found me from inside. Not a voice, not thunder sound, just mercy settling on the ground. For the first time in all my years, I bowed beneath my weight in tears. This dust-bound prayer falls from my lips like broken faith from fingertips. Lord, I'm weary, bruised and torn, a soul too long in darkness worn. If your mercy still runs deep for promises I couldn't keep, then hear me now through desert air. This dust-bound prayer. A prayer ain't clean when it begins. It's born in sorrow, born in sin. But maybe heaven hears it best when broken hearts have nothing left. I can do the roads I chose, can revive what time has stole. But if tomorrow still is mine, I'll walk it on a straighter line. Morning came through fields of dust, soft as grace and warm as trust. I felt lighter than before, like chains had fallen to the floor. I rode back home with shaking hands to the place where grace still stands. Mom's porch was old but bright, like a lantern in the night. She held me close and softly cried, said, "Son, I knew you'd come alive." And in her arms I finally knew God had carried me all through. This dust-bound prayer still fills my soul, where broken rivers once ran cold. Lord, you found me in my fall, and still you answered when I called. Now your mercy runs so deep, for promises I couldn't keep. And every breath I breathe from here will be my dust-bound prayer. Dust to dust, grace to grace. Heard that old bell ring somewhere down the valley. I wore the dust of 1,000 roads, carried burdens no one knows, a crooked soul in a crooked land, with empty pockets and trembling hands. I chased the moon through broken towns, watched my whole world burning down. Every promise I left behind still echoes loud inside my mind. There was a fire in my younger veins, turned my heart to iron chains. Thought I was strong, thought I was free, never knew what was breaking me. Now the silence cuts so deep, like a wound that never sleeps. Sing me a faded hallelujah for the man I used to be. Lord, I'm standing in the ruins, begging you to rescue me. If your mercy still remembers a soul as lost as mine, let that faded hallelujah bring me back to life. Mama cried when I walked away, said, "Son, don't lose your soul this way." But I was deaf to heaven's call, too proud to hear the truth at all. Years rolled by like pouring rain, left me soaked in guilt and pain. Friends I knew turned into smoke, and every bond I had was broke. There was a girl with golden hair, used to whisper little prayers, said she'd wait beside the light, but I vanished in the night. Now her memory still remains, like thunder rolling through my veins. Sing me a faded hallelujah for the man I used to be. Lord, I'm standing in the ruins, begging you to rescue me. If your mercy still remembers a soul as lost as mine, let that faded hallelujah bring me back to life. Found a chair walls were old and stained and weak, but inside that broken place I felt the warmth of holy grace. Kneeled down slow upon the floor, like I'd never prayed before. Words came rough and full of tears, washed in all my wasted years. Said, I know I've walked astray, turned my back and lost my way, but if you still leave room for me, teach my heart to finally see. Through the cracks the sunlight poured, like forgiveness from the Lord. Sing me a faded hallelujah for the man I used to be. Lord, I'm standing in the ruins, begging you to rescue me. If your mercy still remembers a soul as lost as mine, let that faded hallelujah bring me back to life. I can't rewrite the years gone by, can't unshed my mama's cries, can't rebuild the love I lost or repay that heavy cost. But maybe grace don't count the scars, maybe it can heal these hearts, and even men who walked in wrong can still find where they belong. Morning rose on fields of gold, melting through this heart so cold, and for the first time I could feel that broken things can still be healed. Now I walk a narrower line, still got shadows close behind, but every step and every mile feels lighter than my former life. I still sing that worn out song of mercy carrying me along, and though my voice ain't strong or bright, it keeps me holding to the light. Sing me a faded hallelujah for the man I used to be. Lord, you found me in the ruins and brought your peace to set me free. Now your mercy still remembers, and your love has made me rise. That old faded hallelujah brought me back to life. Hallelujah, still carry me. I've been walking through the shadows, trying to find the morning. There was a time I feared no man, with bloodless dust upon my hands. A restless heart, a reckless mind, leaving every truth behind. The roads I chose were cold and wild, far away from home and child. I wore my pride like iron skin, never knew the war within. Every town I passed at night felt darker than the last moonlight. Faces faded, names were gone, still the guilt kept hanging on. 1,000 miles, 1,000 sins, still no peace beneath my If redemption's real for me, set this weary sinner free. I was lost in endless night. Now I stand beneath his light. Mama's Bible in my coat, worn by tears and words she wrote, said, when darkness takes your soul, God can make the broken whole. I laughed at faith when I was young, thought salvation was for some. But the older that I grew, the heavier the silence drew. One cold night by a railroad line, I heard a hymn through the pines, an old man singing soft and low, like heaven calling me back home. Every note cut through my shame, like the Lord still knew my name. Now I stand beneath his light, trying to make these wrongs feel right. Lord, I'm broken, torn apart, but you still hear this shattered heart. If redemption's real for me, set this weary sinner free. I was lost in endless night. Now I stand beneath his light. I remember all the doors I closed, the hearts I left, the love I froze. A woman waiting in the rain, calling out but all in vain. A son who grew without my hand, trying hard to understand why his father chose the road over love and over home. Now those memories burn so deep, they wake me from what little sleep. And all the things I can't undo, all the chains I'm walking through, still I hear that quiet voice telling me I got a choice. Now I stand beneath his light, trying to make these wrongs feel right. Lord, I'm broken, torn apart, but you still hear this shattered heart. If redemption's real for me, set this weary sinner free. I was lost in endless night. Now I stand beneath his light. Maybe grace ain't clean or fair, maybe it just meets you there, in the dust and the pain and the fall, when you've got no strength at all. And maybe love don't ask your past, it only asks if this will last. If I keep walking toward the truth, will you lead me through? Sunrise broke on the canyon wall, and I felt peace for once at all. Not because my past was gone, but because I could move on. I wrote a letter to my son, said forgive the things I've done. And if he reads these words someday, I pray he sees I found my way. Now I stand beneath his light, no more hiding from the fight. Lord, you carried all my scars and pulled me from those endless darks. Now redemption lives in me, like a river running free. I was lost in endless night. Now I stand beneath his light. Beneath his light. Beneath his light. I Some things stay buried, some things rise again. I live my home with a heart of stone, a rusted truck in the great unknown. Mama cried by the willow tree, said, son, don't lose what's left of me. But I was young and blind with rage, thought this world was mine to take. Ran through nights with hollow men who wore their sins like second skin. Every road was lined with dust, every promise turned to rust. I traded peace for empty gold and let my soul grow dark and cold. Years went by like falling rain, but guilt kept pounding in my veins like footsteps echoing in the dirt, a reminder of all the hurt. The past don't rest where you lay it down, it follows you from town to town. These shallow graves inside my mind hold every sin I left behind. Lord, I've carried all this weight like stones beneath the hands of fate. If your mercy still can save a soul buried in shallow graves, then pull me out before I cave from these shallow graves. There was a man I called my friend, we swore our roads would never end. Shared our bread and shared our pain through dry sun and pouring rain. But pride can twist what love once knew, turn brothers into strangers too. One hard night beneath the storm, we broke apart and hearts were torn. I never saw him after that, just heard his name in whispered facts. Said he died out west alone, far from blood and far from home. That truth still digs beneath my skin like a shovel cutting deep within. And every time I close my eyes, I hear his voice in the night. The dead don't speak, but memory does, and it cuts through all I was. These shallow graves inside my mind hold every sin I left behind. Lord, I've carried all this weight like stones beneath the hands of fate. If your mercy still can save a soul buried in shallow graves, then pull me out before I cave from these shallow graves. I found a church beyond the ridge, past the river and broken bridge. Old wood worn by years of rain, still somehow standing through the pain. I stepped inside, no soul in sight, just candle smoke and fading light. And there beneath that splintered cross, I counted all that I had lost. Said, Lord, I dug my own deep hole with pride and pain and a restless soul. I buried love and buried trust and let my faith turn into dust. The floorboards groan beneath my knees as I bend low in desperate pleas. And in the silence cold and deep, I felt a peace I couldn't keep, like hands reaching through the dark to pull me from my broken heart. These shallow graves inside my mind hold every sin I left behind. Lord, I've carried all this weight like stones beneath the hands of fate. If your mercy still can save, soul buried buried in shallow graves, then pull me out before I cave from these shallow graves. A grave ain't always made of dirt. Sometimes it's built from pain and hurt, from words unsaid and roads gone wrong, from carrying guilt too deep, too long. I can't raise what time has taken, can't mend all that I have broken, but maybe grace can plant a seed where sorrow once was all I'd see. Morning came with silver skies, soft as tears in mama's eyes. I rode back home through fields of gray, like a man reborn that day. The porch still stood, the lamp still burned, like all those years she'd hoped I'd return. And when she held me old and frail, I felt my heart and spirit fail. She said, son, the Lord kept watch through every road and every loss, and in that moment I could see grace had been chasing after me. These shallow graves no longer hold the man I was, the heart gone cold. Lord, you reached beneath the pain and brought my soul to life again. Now mercy's all I want to say from all those shallow graves. And every breath I breathe today was born from shallow graves. Some things stay buried, but grace still rises.